Okay, there we go.
First of all, this is your Oma. Okay,
Yeah.
hi Steve, hi Max.
And Alex.
Alex too.
Well, he might watch.
Wonderful. Okay, just a minute. First of all, I've got to tell you, you have to put all the ingredients before you start cooking right in front of you. Your thyme, your pepper, your dash, turmeric, it's optional. So for the color. And then of course the ready mushrooms. And that takes a little time to cut all the onions so small, and also the garlic.
Okay.
And some, it has to be ready also some cornstarch. If you don't have cornstarch at home, just take a little flour and cold water to mix. And then here is sour cream. If you don't have sour cream, just do it without it. And if it's not salty enough at the end, I take a little bit chicken flavor or salt.
Some bouillon, okay.
So now I am going to start. Is there anything else to mention? I turn it on again here with my oil. You know, a little bit oil, not more than that. Depends how much
how many mushrooms
you put in a pan, right?
Right.
So the first thing is the onions. A little teaspoon here or tablespoon. And you just fry that a little bit.
Oh, what's the temperature?
Temperature?
Yeah, that you're cooking it at.
Oh, high.
High, okay.
High.
High.
I keep turning the temperature up and down because it gets too hot here.
Right.
And then it's boiling too hot or frying too much. So now it starts here. Take a little more. So let's say a tablespoon of onions.
Smells good already. It's just onions.
Always, you know. Emma will always put on the onions salt and pepper right away.
Right.
So, and now a little later, I put a little bit garlic.
Okay.
Because I do it later, because it burns very quickly.
Yeah.
And before it does that, I put maybe 3 handfuls in my big pan here I have.
Right.
Into my pan. I don't like them too big, so the big ones I cut in half. The real big ones in 3 pieces.
So they're kind of all similar size.
Yeah. And then I've got my thyme. I put this on first. Ooh,
Okay.
a little bit too much.
Okay.
Turn it around.
No, good.
Now turn it a little down. I put my dash on top.
Okay. That's just regular old
That's a big one.
original dash.
And I like that, yeah. Because I use it a lot.
Right.
And for now, I put the lid on and let it fry a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Think I should hit stop in between or just keep going?
Pan around and look at the room.
Oh, well, I guess I could do that. Hi, Mom.
Yeah, hi.
We'll look at your kitchen.
Yeah, look at the Halloween.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Some entertainment relief. There we go. Very nice.
Okay,
Okay, back to...
now let me check.
very
Now
good.
that, really, when you pick the mushrooms in fall, they are very, very full of water.
Yeah.
The first ones after the summer were drier. So I
Yeah.
have a lot of liquid in there.
You gotta
And
kind of cook it.
especially if I put the salt on it, more liquid comes out.
Okay, a little bit of salt there.
So,
About a tablespoon.
okay,
Huh?
see how the water comes out?
Okay, a teaspoon. My wife corrected me. She said 2 feet.
Yeah. Depends on how much mushroom you have.
Yeah.
So I turn it down a little because it's boiling too much. Let it boil now for a little bit.
Okay. It's good time to look at the Schrank. This huge German cabinet thing. It comes apart in 3 pieces. It's just, you know, something interesting.
And also, and how noch eine ganze batch kale.
Yeah.
Kale I have to fry and then to simmer for 2 hours.
We should have enough kale to last us the winter time. Well, then there's that kale
No,
dish
I
out
only
there.
have 1 bowl in the freezer, so I would like to have another bowl.
Right.
And we are out of bowls to put the mushrooms in. Now I think they
Kind of cook down.
cooked a little bit enough. Now I take it away from the heat, and in that water, which is not boiling anymore, I noticed that with the cornstarch later on, if it's nice and thick, and when you in the evening want to eat it,
Right.
it's very thin again, the
Okay.
sauce. So I prefer little flour actually.
Okay. All right. To add
But
to it.
I know that you guys cannot have the flour.
We're on the keto, sort of.
Yeah.
So we got
Back
cornstarch
on the
in-
stove.
Okay.
A little bit on again. Let it thicken.
And then here's your turmeric too.
Yeah.
Yep, looking good already.
Little turmeric later on. First I put some sour cream inside. Just a teaspoon.
Okay.
It doesn't get off. Let's see. So. Some people, they put wine in it, or you know, if it gets too thick, a little bit of woon.
Moon.
Lady Ursula's homemade gooseberry woon.
There we go.
So, see, it's a little thick.
Yep.
I'm going to put some, ach Gott, das kommt mal so Fülle raus.
Turmeric.
Turmeric for the color, and it is so healthy. Ja,
Do we have any turmeric downstairs?
ein kleines bisschen Turmeric. If you don't, I have another batch there. Take a little bit more wound in it. It's too thick.
A little bit of lime.
Tabasco sauce, my friend Barbara always put inside.
Just a little lime.
If you, and pepper here.
Okay. And here we have
It's
almost
empty.
famous Chantrelles.
No,
And
not
then-
quite yet.
Not yet, but then, and then we freeze these a lot. We'll
Yes.
stockpile them.
You can never freeze uncooked chanterelles.
They turn to mush.
They don't go, just like beans. They have to be prepared and cooked, and then you can freeze them. So
Right.
immer noch so dicke, too much cornstarch I put in. But it will get thin again, I know. Whenever it's getting thin, if you don't like the sauce, just fry your mushrooms
Right.
in oil and onions. Just fry them.
Oh yeah, but the sauce is
If you don't
the
like
sauce
the
is the
sauce.
boss.
Yeah. Let me put some parsley on top.
That smells good.
I feel like Julia Child.
There you go. You're gonna be on. You actually are going to be on the internet, and people will be watching this.
No!
Yes.
I don't want to be there.
Well, you won't see it soon.
No.
There.
Yeah, parsley, you know, they say don't cook it. So I have to try it, see if it's salty enough. Let's see here. sauce. Nom, 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 nom.
Good.
Nom, nom, nom.
Or do you need a little bouillon?
Bisschen. A little bit.
Just a little bit. There we have it.
And then,
Omas favorite
if I have a
mushroom.
big batch, if I have more, I put them in a pot right here,
Yeah.
and then I take my spoon, the spatula.
And you just kind
This
of.
is wonderful to get the rest out,
Then you make a few batches.
and I make the next batch.
You either eat them or freeze them.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. We're signing out.
just a minute here. See?
And this is how you can make some Oma's famous chanterelles.
There is,
You'll love
it's
them.
not from the cookbook, it's Oma's recipe.
Yes.
Okay?
Okay.